Okay, y'all. Okay, I just got back from watching Halloween Kills. I'm so sorry that this video quality is, not superior to other people's. I promise you. If y'all subscribe and watch my videos and stuff, y'all can help me make sure the quality stays good forever. If y'all know what I mean. But yeah, I'm gonna get y'all. I'm gonna get y'all hip like in the description. So read the description. I'm not going to be telling y'all, every single bit of the movie to give y'all all the spoilers so that y'all don't have to watch it or something or spoil you watching or anything. But if you don't want any type of spoilers to the movie at all, don't watch this video because I'm going to be telling y'all what I saw, what I observed, what I liked, what I didn't like, and I'm about to get into it. So if you don't want to know anything about the movie, then obviously you shouldn't be watching the movie. But since you clicked on this video, that means you want to know something. So I'm going to tell y'all everything. Well, not everything because I'm not giving y'all all the details. Go watch it. But I'm going to tell y'all what I think of the whole movie. But I'm about to take this hoodie off first because like I said, I literally just got inside. It's 6:39. I went to the 4:00 movie. It was the first one where I was at for today. It's October 15th, 2021. Obviously, the day that it came out. In theaters anyway. But yeah, let me get into what I observed. So first off, actually, I'm gonna be eating too because I'm hungry. I didn't eat nothing because the movies is way too expensive. Okay, first off, I want to say to the people who made this movie, y'all did y'all stuff. Y'all really did y'all stuff. For the next movie, I ain't gonna lie, I don't see too many ways of how y'all can make it a whole 2-hour movie or 2 whole hour type of movie or something like that. Because it seemed like how y'all ended this one was pretty it was pretty telling of what's to that how y'all ended. First of all, same way y'all did me. Like I want to say what I want to say first is I hate when movies start off when it's a sequel to something or something like that. I hate when it starts off and it tells either the ending or a flashback before it gets to this part where we already left off. We left off with Halloween in 2018. Lori and them got in the back of the truck and Michael was in the house in the fire. So when I came and watched Halloween Kills, what I was expecting to see was the first few scenes was either them recapping that, Michael is down there or something and showing us Michael at the house in the fire. They went on and put something different as the beginning, and I was confused. Like, what is this? Like, what? And it still was a little bit confusing. I got to see it a second time because the way they put the beginning was a little bit confusing. But then they let us. As the story went on and as the movie went on, it kind of reeled in everything. It was like, oh, okay, so that's what that was. But I think they messed up. That's what I want to say first. Okay, so I think they messed up during production for the storyline a little bit. They messed up, and I'm gonna tell y'all why after I tell y'all the ending of the movie, bro. Oh my god. So the whole time the movie going, these was my three expressions: laughing my ass off from how people was getting killed and how people was dying. First of all, no, actually I'm gonna say that for a little bit. I almost cried one time. No, actually I almost cried 2 times, and I'm gonna tell y'all why I almost cried 2 times in a little bit. And then the third thing was I was like, oh, and no, so it was more than 3. I was suspenseful. I was almost crying. I was laughing my ass off, as they say, LOL. And then I was a little bit angry with the mob people and a little bit angry with the people like that was taking over and doing things or whatever. Like I was mad about how they was going about things. Bro, I'm still stuck. Like I don't want to spoil it for anybody because like I said, this ain't a details video. I'm not trying to give y'all every single scene and tell y'all every single kill and all of that kind of stuff. Not right now because I feel like it's too early on. Let people go watch it. And I'm the type of person that before I see something, like if I don't see Scream 5 when it first come out, I'm gonna be online looking up like, oh my god, what happened and all this kind of stuff, and then they might tell me and then I'm gonna be mad because then I'm like, well, now they ruined it for me even though I looked it up. So I don't want to be like that. So I know how that goes. It's suspenseful. But the way they ended this motherfucking movie, bro, I'm just like what the I'm just like, oh my god. And I knew something crazy was about to happen because I'm like, wait, hold on, this can't be the end because they already said that Halloween Ends is coming out probably next year or something. So I'm like, nah, it's more to it. Then they kept going. I'm like, yeah, something finna happen. But okay, so I'm gonna start from the beginning. I'm trying not to give y'all no spoilers and no details, like too much and everything. And I know these people at Taco Bell did not just ruin my food because it feels stale. That's why I don't eat from fast food. But I was hungry and I ain't had nothing else to do. I could have ate at home. I should have ate at home. That's what I should have did. But I'm never even for taco. And it smelled rotten. I don't know if it's just me and I'm supposed to be eating chicken in my whole entire life or whatever, but I don't know. Anyway, back to the movie. So they started the movie off. I was hella confused because I'm like, what does this have to do with where we left off? And I'm not gonna give y'all the details for that. But if anybody really want the details, I'll do another video when I have better lighting and stuff. But just comment that y'all want the details, and if you're not gonna watch it or something, and I'm gonna do the video about the details if y'all want that. But not today, like I said, because I'm gonna give people a chance to go watch it for themselves. So I was like, wait, hold on. So if they here at this time, I was like, why the house look like that? Who are these people? First of all, I want to say, skip 3 minutes ahead if you really don't want this spoiler, because this is a spoiler. So I'm sorry, but I gotta say this. Like I said, this is a review, so it's gonna be some spoilers, and this is one of the ones I actually want to say and get my review on. I am so, like I said, you got 2 seconds, literally 2 seconds to skip ahead if you don't want to know the spoiler. 2, 1. Okay. Tommy, Doyle, and Lindsay die. Oh, and that other girl, I forgot her name, but the one who has survived, the survivors died. And I'm sorry I had to spoil that if you didn't listen to me and skip ahead like I told you to, but I just told you to skip ahead if you ain't want to know. But that made me mad. So I'm gonna give y'all all the things that made me mad. I'm gonna give y'all all the things I like. So I'm gonna go back and forth. So that was something that made me. Oh, I gave y'all 2 things that made me mad. So I didn't like the fact that they started the movie off not where we left off in 2018. Like I remember vividly. I just watched the other one. Like I was ready for them to start at the fire, but they didn't do that. So I didn't like that part. I didn't like the fact that Tommy died. I don't know. I ain't even remember. I remember Lindsay and everybody. I remember Tommy and Lindsay basically. I remember all of the police officers that was in the movie as well. Brackett, well, I want to say Hicks because I'm still thinking about Scream, but not Hicks, but Brackett and then some other police officer too. So that's 2 things I didn't like. What I really did like was the kills. No, that's a split. So I didn't like the fact that in the movie, another spoiler. So like I said, I'm not going to keep saying this every time, but I'm going to just give y'all in the beginning of this video, like if you really don't want to know some stuff about the movie, please do not watch this video because I'm saying, I'm fresh off of it. I'm going to watch it again because it's like a lot of things I'm still having questions about. That's why I saw the first one. Well, not the first one, but the first one for this one in 2018. I saw it like 4 times with my family in the theater. But I didn't like the fact that, first of all, 2 people committed suicide in this video. I mean, in this movie. One of them technically, she didn't try to commit suicide, but Michael Myers literally like in a fragment of a second made her commit suicide, and she didn't have no time, like, but she made me mad too because where was she at that whole time? Like her whole husband was getting killed and she was right there somewhere. She wasn't in the frame or nothing like that, but she was somewhere right there and she let him kill. And it wasn't like her death was like 2 seconds, like a millisecond actually, how he made her kill herself. It was like a whole probably 3 minutes in between her watching. Seemed like that's one thing I didn't like about the movie. It's a lot of things I didn't like, I would say. But it's like how everything happened. So it's not the whole movie. The actual movie itself, like I love the movie. It's very great. It's amazing. Everybody who wrote it, everybody who was planning it, everybody who did the effects, whoever did the special effects, y'all deserve a raise. Whoever did the special effects with all the gore and all of the blood and all that kind of stuff, y'all deserve a raise because y'all did y'all stuff. It had me in there like. And the only movie that ever had me like that was Brightburn. And that scene where the little boy made the car flip up and whatever, and it made the guy whole jaw like, all like that and stuff. But yeah, whoever did the effects for this movie, they did their stuff. Round of applause to them. You know, when I was little, I thought it was Round of Applause, like Santa Claus. Anyway, so I didn't like the fact that 2 people got killed and committed suicide. One intentionally committed suicide, and the way that it happened, it was so sad. And I was wondering, why would they put that in the movie? Like with It Chapter 2, I think it was in the beginning of the movie when they made the city, those boys kill those gay boys. I was like, what was the point of them putting this in the movie? Because it didn't make sense. And I kind of feel like this about this suicide, but how it happened, I understand why they put it in there. It was some shock effect that you would have never ever guessed that somebody would put that in the movie like this. So I applaud them for the shock effect, but the scenario and everything. I was like, what? That's so sad. First of all, I ain't gonna tell y'all who it was or whatever. Like I said, this not to dish about everything. Like everything. Like I said, I'm finna be eating. Tell me why it just squirted on my shirt. Oh my God. This was the only shirt I had to wear for the rest of the year. I'm just playing. It just ruined my whole shirt. That's bogus. That's God trying to tell me stop spilling tea on a movie. No, for real. Now I feel like that was a sign for me to stop talking about it. But I'm going to keep talking about it. I ain't going to give y'all the movie details, though. The part that made me almost cry the first time was when one of the parents saw their kid dead. Like, she didn't know he was dead. And she had been asking, oh, is he okay? Is he okay? And because it was so much chaos and everything, that's another thing I did like about the movie. I liked how they made it very chaosy. And like in their universe's real time, it was so chaosy. It showed the effects of if something like that happened in real life. Us putting our faith in the medical system, the police department, all that kind of stuff, that wouldn't work. That all of this fabrication of systems in the world is man-made. That stuff wouldn't work in real massacres and real things that's bad and stuff. The universe going into ruins, like those systems, these titles people have, like it wouldn't work. It would be for raw talent and raw like things, like. But yeah, her finding out her son was dead, the way she found out and how she saw it and how they made like that actress, she did a good job, because I really got teary-eyed because I'm like, oh my God, that's so sad. Like that stuff made me so sad. And then when one of the other people that I didn't talk about yet, when he committed suicide, that made me cry. I didn't cry, but like that made me tear up because like that was just sad. I'm not gonna get into every single detail, like literally just because of the fact that it's so fresh and people haven't seen it and everything. But that made me sad. It was 2 parts that made me sad, and that was the mom finding out her son was dead, and then the guy committed suicide. When Michael made the girl commit suicide in like 2.5 seconds, literally so quick. I was like, what the? I was like, oh my God. But then I was like, that's what she get, because what was she doing? What was she just doing that whole time when he was killing that girl and him? I was like, that didn't even make sense. I do want to say to people who want the little spoilers and whatever, because they're watching this video, y'all watching me talk about it. Laurie Strode, she wasn't a part of the big like boom, boom, boom. Like she wasn't like them. Like how, what movie is that? She was the main character because she's the main character or whatever, but she wasn't the main like action character in this movie. Like she was in the background type stuff. One of the people who became I'm so mad at the ending, bro. I'm so mad at the ending, and I don't want to say it even to the people who are okay with the spoilers because I feel like it's too much of a spoiler, but I'm so mad that they had her get killed. How did he get in the house, bro? How did he get in the house past all those people after he was just getting beat up and killed? Basically, like, how did he get back in the house and up the stairs as well and like, how did he kill her, bro? Why did y'all do that? That had me mad, literally leaving the theater mad, bro. So if you follow me on TikTok, you know that the only thing I've posted about it so far was me saying whatever I said. I forgot what I said now, but it was something about me being mad about the ending or whatever. But yeah, that made me so mad because I did not expect that to happen. But then at the same time, me seeing it happen, I'm like, wait, is she imagining this? But then it kept going, and I'm like, oh, she's not imagining this, because she had imagined something right before she had went up the stairs. She had sauce, and I was like, what? But it wasn't her imagination. Like, that just made me mad, because now that girl really just lost, like, she just lost both of them. Like I'm saying, I'm not trying to give y'all the complete spoiler for that one, but that one made me mad. The end of the movie made me mad. I am going to go see the next one because I just want to see what they're going to come up with. But at the same time, like, I don't see how they can, I just don't see, like, they trying to make him Jason. And I'm okay with that. I'm actually okay with that because of how long Michael has been around. It's like he's a Jason anyway. He's one of the top tier villains for horror movies. Like, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if I need to, get my thinking cap on, and me and God need to like get some stuff together, and I need to come up with a new villain for the world or whatever, because like nobody has made a new, like, everybody doing remakes, everybody redoing stuff and making sequels, prequels, all this kind of stuff to things that's already had, like, it's good and everything, but nobody has mastered bringing in a new villain to the franchise. Like, get us a new fucking Halloween costume. And I don't mean Halloween like Michael Myers. No, I mean like get us another person, like get us another like thing. Cause they had me messed up. How many years and how many consecutive years was people dressing up as the Purge people for Halloween? Like, I ain't seen nobody else, nothing else. Everybody wanted to be the Purge people for like 3 Halloweens. It made me mad. Yeah, so the ending made me mad, bro. I'm still like, I'm deciphering it. Like, how did he get there? But I understand why now for Halloween Kills, y'all gotta really, Halloween Ends, y'all really gotta up his kill count, because I see why he just went crazy. Now, when he did that to the fire department people, I was like, now the whole town, if they get in a fire, like, ain't nobody coming to save them. And that's why I'm saying, like, in real life, movies show us outsider perspectives of real life stuff, and we should be thinking about that. But I'm not gonna talk about that too much in this video, but I'm just saying, his kill count is way over 11. I'm gonna let y'all know that that's a spoiler, but it's not that big of a spoiler because it's based off the trailer. When he was outside getting out the fire, his kill count became 11 right then and there. Fire department people. And I'm gonna just let y'all know his kill count is probably triple digits. And if it's not triple digits, it's probably not triple digits. No, it's not. In the next one, his should probably be triple digits, because the not even the rage, but the amount of power and amount of like energy by the end of this movie, after what happens, like I'm saying, like at the end they did a little trick of, oh, he might be dead type stuff. Yes, like they always would do, but of course we all been knew it's a trilogy thing. Like, it's going to be Halloween Ends or whatever. So we knew something was going to happen. At the end of Halloween, though, in 2018, I felt like how they was going to do Halloween Kills was they was going to make that granddaughter a killer, because the way she was holding a knife at the end of that movie was like, wait, hold on. Is she now the killer? Because you know how they tried to do that with Jamie? But anyway, that wasn't what happened, whatever. Oh my God, when the half boyfriend, because technically he threw her phone in the pudding or whatever. When the boyfriend, there's a lot of kills in this movie that I'm really mad happened. Ooh, I love how the people From the first Halloween, we paid attention to them, but we didn't pay that much attention to them. I love how they started the movie off. The husband and the wife, that was the doctor and a nurse, but in reality they was opposites. He was the nurse and she was the actual doctor, but what they was dressed up as was she was the nurse and he was the doctor. That couple, I love how they made them a bigger part of the movie for this one. Sad to say, like I said, I'm mad about how a lot of people died. What I do like though about this movie a lot is when he kills people, it's not his normal MO of killing people. Like the way he got so much like psychopath in him. Oh, what they should do for Halloween Ends, make sure it's a lot of neck injuries in this movie. It's a lot of people getting shot in the neck, stabbed in the neck, sliced, and actually, like, what was that? A light bulb pole thing in the neck. The girl who had the light bulb in her neck from Michael, I feel like they should let her be in the next movie. I like how they're doing that and letting people from the old movie come to the next movie and stuff. I like when movies do that because that makes sense. But what else? The end of the movie, I'm not gonna lie, I got on his side. I got on Michael's side at the end because if they would have just killed him, if they would have just open and kill him, boom, boom, nothing. First of all, every single time they don't just open, kill him. People want to, for some reason, act like they're a serial killer too and like make it last or something for some reason. If they would have been trying to do all that extra stuff, first of all, he wouldn't have even lived on for Halloween Kills. Second of all, I wouldn't have had a chance to feel for him and what he might do in Halloween Ends. Halloween Ends. But the way at the end they was doing him, like in all reality, that would have been very uncalled for. So when he didn't die and how he came back at that ass, I was like, yeah, snaps to him because they just did too much, like, and then they didn't do enough at the same time, but they did too much to not be doing enough. If you know what I mean. If you don't know what I mean, go watch the movie. But that whole everything of it, like that, I was just mad at the ending. Oh, because how did he get in there? How nobody come? How they go start the next movie off? Now I want to know what the next. Now I want to see the next movie. That stuff is just crazy, bro. That stuff crazy. What else? I'm glad that in the beginning they did the introduction to the characters like the way that they did, because I would have never knew who none of them people was if they would have never been emphasizing like, all these people are who they are, whatever. I wouldn't have knew. And then even with the police officers, them zooming in on their name and kind of telling their little backstory a little bit, like, I'm glad they did that because it had slipped. But like I was saying about, I feel like they messed up a little bit. I love when movies mess up. Like in the original Scream, when the shoes changed on the killer mid spin in the air, it was supposed to be Sydney, but in the two shots that it showed them tussling or whatever, after she jumped out the closet, the shoes changed. The shoes that they had, either she had on or somebody else had on, something like that. But I remember the fact that I noticed that the shoes was not the same. But anyway, when the little boy was on the floor, well, on the ground, hunched over or whatever, when he saw Michael or whatever, when that happened, or maybe they just didn't tell it good enough. Like I said, I don't like when movies put stuff in the beginning that is like either the end of the movie or like something else that don't recall to the actual events of the end time. I don't like when they time travel in the movies or whatever. But they did a lot of time traveling in this movie. Not actual like conscious time travel, nothing like that, but I'm just saying. They was going back and forth for a little bit, like a few times. But the way that scene happened, one of the people said that was him. But the way that they showed it in the movie and how it was going on, it didn't seem like that was him. It seemed like it was in real time. Yeah, because they had already said, by the way, the movie is placed in 2018. It's in 2018. The same year that Halloween just came out. 2018. It was based in 2018 in Haddonfield, Illinois. But so I talked a lot about stuff I didn't like. So let me reminisce on some things I did like. So overall, like I'm saying, the actual movie of like me going to go see it and me possibly actually going to go see it again. Actually, it was a really good movie. I really loved the gore of the death scenes. I love how extreme the death scenes were. They had me laughing. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm just that type of weirdo. I laugh at stuff like that. But like that means they did good because I was laughing. I was really laughing. It was a few times I wanted to cover my ear because like I didn't want the jump scare or whatever. I was really mad. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be talking about stuff I like. I'm so mad at the freaking end kill. The end kill. And he had so much rage. Like he was and had nobody came and helped her. She's screaming and shit. Like that's what I'm saying. Like that end part, first of all, I don't think it make a little bit it don't make sense to me because they had just showed the shot of her leaving from the front porch where everybody is a whole crew outside. He killed all the people that was trying to kill. Nah, never mind. They did my cheesy gordita crunch wrong. Look at this. Yeah, I ain't never eating from that restaurant ever again. I've been cut McDonald's off. Now Taco Bell is 100% cut off. They don't even got shredded chicken. Or at least the one I went to anyway. I don't like fast food places anyway because they hire a whole bunch of like. When I was a teenager, I liked it because I was getting good money as a teenager. When I had worked, my first job was at Taco Bell. But I don't like it now because of that fact. Like even McDonald's, like, nah, they customer service horrible and like the people they let come there horrible. Their system's horrible. Like fast food, okay, but like at the same time, slow it down because in reality, like that's the only reason why time is going by fast is because y'all letting it go by fast. I knew it felt stale. This feels stale. I'm trying to think literally what else do I like about this movie. Like I said, overall, it's a really good movie. I'm going to see it again. I recommend everybody go see it. It should do good numbers. Oh wait, did I tell y'all that Lindsay died? Oops, that was a false spoiler because she didn't die. I just had to remember that she didn't die. Yeah, she didn't die. Like I said, I got a few spoilers in here, but it's not like every single thing. This a little bit stale, but I'm finna eat it because I ain't eating nothing all day. But I know not to go there no more. What else do I want to say about this movie though? I got some more stuff I want to say, but it's kind of bad stuff. But I want to give y'all some good stuff too, because like I said, it's a really good movie. But the actual, like, I don't know how to explain what I mean by this, but like the actual movie and me seeing it in my own world, this real world or whatever, it's a really good movie. Everybody go see it, like I said. But sitting in front of a big old TV with the whole sound system or whatever, and it's like you in the movie thinking through characters and everything, thinking through everything that's going on. I didn't like it. It was like, I don't know. It was just a lot of places where I felt like it was dumb blonde moments. And I was like, First of all, it's like 20 of them, one of him. What is they doing? Twice. And both times he won. One time it didn't seem like he was finna win, but he won. The end of the movie, I'm still thinking like, the end of the movie just got me shook. Like, they knew what they was doing, because they know we're gonna be going to go watch the other one. I'm shook though. Like, I'm really shook about the ending. Yeah, I need to go see it again. Bro, that stuff it's 7:09, which means it's a new batch of people that just came and watched it. No, for real. Whoever out there that actually make movies and stuff, I want to be in y'all movie. Come get me. Come tell me. I want to come be in y'all movies. I'm not playing. And I want to thank God, because he just re-spoke. Like, when I saw that Scream trailer, it re-sparked something in me that I felt like I lost when I was a little bit younger. Like, all the stuff I've been through in my life, the last few months, the last year and a half, the last 2 years, like, it took me off my, I don't even know, everything in my life from when I was a kid to now is like, it's like the full circle of life is like going back to figuring out who you were when you were born. It's like the world tries so hard to take away the precious jewel you are as a baby, as a child, what you are, who you are, what you believe in. They try to make you conform to this world of systems, and then one day you got to break out of that, because they stole your childhood, they stole your life, they stole your identity. And I don't know if it's just because I'm Black and America just has a history of stealing Black people's identity, but finding my identity every single day is like, it's like a spiritual warfare, and it's crazy. But yeah, I definitely want to be in somebody's movie. I definitely do. And I definitely want it to be a horror movie, because I love horror movies, and I want to be like when I think about horror movies, I don't see no African American, like a Black girl. I don't see no, and no offense to the mixed people, but y'all do not count. Like, y'all count, okay, for the mixed people. Yes, y'all count because y'all are mixed. Yes. And I'm not discrediting anybody, but when they say, oh, first Black person or Black this or that, and then they show some light-skinned person, I'll be like, no. But anyway, that's not even what this video is about. But yeah, if you actually want a Black girl, I am 19 and I am open. I have all availability. I will drop my whole entire barely life. So if y'all really need somebody, let me know. Let me know. My email all on my page, my Instagram, got everything. Like, you can find me. Like, you can't find where I'm at. Well, you might can, but that's why I don't stay in the same place for too long, because I don't like the fact that people can find where I'm at. I don't like that. I don't like people like that. So the movie was phenomenal. Very intriguing. get you thinking, get you sucked into other people's characters and lives of characters and stuff. Yeah. It was a good movie. And now I really want to. I wish the other one would have came out like maybe tomorrow or maybe like 2 months from now or something because I want to see it. I'm really curious to know how could they make that. Well, like I said, it seemed like they just made him, and they just portrayed him into something more than human, and which makes sense because to be honest, before these movies came back of the original one, the ones in between was basically putting him like that too. So it's not like it's something new to us. It's just new with the timeline of the original movie. But yeah, I'm really mad about that guy committed suicide. I'm really mad about how quick Michael killed that one girl and made her commit suicide. I'm really mad about how the person who died on the stairs like that towards the end died like that. I'm really mad about the fact that the ending scene and the ending kill happened like how it happened. I'm very mad about that because the psychology of that whole thing is, I feel like it's going to really affect the next movie because the characters is going to emotionally affect those characters. I'm really mad about the fact that I almost cried when the mom found out her son, when she saw her son dead, actually, because it's not like they told her, anybody came and told her the truth or nothing. Like she literally like just happened to pay attention so well. And like, yeah. I'm really happy though. So that was 5 things. So I'm really happy about the overall movie. I'm really happy of the overall movie. Basically, I am really excited for the next movie because the way that they had the kills in this movie, I loved the way that the effects people made the kills happen and how it looks and everything is pretty. It's kind of graphic. Like it's kind of graphic. I loved the storyline of, damn, then he died. So I don't like that. I love the potential storyline of a romance brought back up. I loved the fact that, and even though it contradicts what I said earlier, I love the fact that it told a backstory a little bit about certain characters, about certain things with the whole franchise and everything. I love that it did that. And then my 5th love is really hard to keep telling what I love because now that I'm thinking about it, like I really, I low-key feel like I'm gonna have nightmares because every time I look up and look around, I keep seeing, like, I just saw like a silhouette, like the ghost face mask a little bit, and just maybe 30 minutes ago when I first was starting the video, I kind of had like a silhouette of Michael Myers. When I was a kid, and not even too long ago as well, because I'm technically like still a kid. All of my sleep paralysis dreams that ended up having someone in it, it was always Michael Myers, and he was scaring me, trying to kill me ever since I was like 9 years old. My second sleep paralysis had Michael Myers trying to get me. And I don't know, maybe that's the movie I was watching, I don't know, but he was trying to get me. And then in my dreams, he be trying to get me. He be chasing me. I only had one dream where Jason kept trying to find. Every time he found me, I was hiding from him. Every time he found me, and he killed me. And then I would go to a new scene, hide again. He would find me. I remember I hid under the bed. I hid in the closet. I hid, for some reason and somehow, in the mud with some pigs. I hid, like, it was like, that dream was freaking crazy. And it's crazy because all the times that I have this dream with these killers, which is usually Michael multiple times, it was only one time, it was Jason, which wasn't too long ago, I be in a certain town. And I feel like that's kind of like probably giving me a hint, like, get the fuck out of Dodge, don't ever go there ever again and stuff like that. But I don't know. I feel like the people in the movie, that's another thing I hated. I hated how dumb people was acting in this movie. First off, all of the times where they had a chance to kill him and they didn't, for some reason, because they act slow. All the times where someone else was getting killed and there was more people around and they could have helped, I hated that because it was so stupid to me. But the movie was still good. I'm not saying the movie wasn't good, but I'm saying like the actual in their universe, like it was stupid. Like it was a lot of stupidity. A lot of people just dumb. People didn't listen. Oh, that's one thing I did love. Like I was saying at first, I loved the chaos of the movie. I loved how in the universe of the Halloween where it was happening, how it was happening, and like people becoming aware of a threat and the police becoming aware that their whole team, like not their team because it wasn't the police officers, but like the whole getting like the whole system of like help that we have in the real world. Like it was, excuse me, it was picked apart to where like in real life, like I be trying to say this to people, like in real life, all of these things that we like feel like we have false realities of because it's not real. Money, the police, like the court system, the government, like it's all like they playing house with us and stuff, like, and they chose to be the mommy and the daddy. And then like when the real mommy and the daddy come, it's like, you know, I don't know how to explain it, but I love the fact that the movie touched on how chaotic it would be in real life, how it would really look if the hospitals get bombarded with a massacre of people dying, half killed, half all of these surgeries need to be done. All of these families coming, who asking who where their family members at if their family members died, and people not knowing how to help and stuff like that. I love how they brought that chaos into the movie because it would be like that in real life. The way that they showed it and portrayed it, that's how it would be, and the way that the people reacted to it, like, oh, we got to take it into our own hands and stuff. And they even had some characters like the daughter. Woo! I'm so mad at the ending of this movie. Saying like, oh no, it's up to the police. They have a system. They're trained in this. You got to leave it to them. Da 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 da. And then the other ones that knew that what was up, no, they failed. They already failed. The system failed. We have to do something. It's up to us. The system failed. They don't even know what they're doing. They don't even believe what it's about and stuff. Like that's what I feel like in real life. Like that's gonna happen one day because, like I'm saying, like how I'm woke to the fact that all of that stuff like is like they playing characters. Like I don't know, not all of them, because all of them. Now I'm not saying all of them have like a bad intention or like they're clueless or anything, but I'm saying like for the normal people in the normal world that don't have any titles, they haven't went to school, they haven't went to like all of the like training of stuff, but they have it embedded in their blood system and in their DNA to like be certain people in the world or whatever without getting titles like that. How people want to achieve them. That's how the world really works. People are born who they are. And just because you go to school for something doesn't mean that you're equipped to become that person. You just learned from other people's teaching how to do something, like, you know. But I'm gonna leave this video how it is because I know people gonna be looking at how long it is and be like, I'm not going to that one. I'll be like that, so I know how that is. But yeah, this movie definitely it's definitely up there. It's top tier. They did their stuff. They got some emotions working with this movie. They did their stuff. Like I'm saying, like I can't wait to watch the other one. I'm skeptical at the same time, but like I'm not gonna not watch it. Like I think they know how Halloween and how Scream, even how if Jason was to come out again, like they know people are gonna go watch these movies because we are. But yeah, cough cough. Like I said, if anybody know, like I said, we come from the trench. We come from what, like it ain't no opportunities being handed out. So if it's somebody on here that watched this or whatever that know how to become in a movie, get in a movie, or need a person for the movie or whatever, like keep me in mind because I don't know nothing about none of that. None of my family know, none of my associates, nobody in my life ever. So I guess that's what we got the internet for. Somebody know me. And it's crazy because all of these people who are in horror movies, they say in their things that they're in the horror movie franchise and like they're the people, like the staples of the franchise. And they don't even watch the horror movies. They don't even like the horror movies. And I just be like, well, dang. What the heck? But anyway, that's what I forgot to do. When I got out the shower, me and my cousins and we went straight to the movies or whatever. Because I was running a little bit late, to be honest. But she was running late too, so it was fine. I love when everybody's running a little bit late. I hate running late, being late and everything, but if I'm running late, I want everybody else to be running late too. I'm like that person, that meme that says, when the next day or something like that is National Drug Test Day and you know you gonna fail or whatever, you gotta bring the brownies to the whole crew or whatever, everybody gotta eat a brownie or whatever, and then they gonna fail it too, so it's like they can't fire everybody, whatever that little meme is. If y'all know what I'm talking about, y'all know. If y'all don't, I'm sorry, I can't explain no more than that. But that's how I feel about being late. If I'm running late, I want everybody else to be running late for some reason too, because I don't like being late. This movie was so good though. It was so mind-boggling. It was eye-opening too. It's a lot of things to think about. Like I said, two things again. So I'm gonna end it. I'm literally finna end this. But the timeline switches, I didn't like that too much. Like I said, I'm not gonna lie, the ending I just don't like. I don't like the ending. I really don't. Like it got me reeled in to definitely watch the next one. But even though I would have watched it anyway, but I didn't like the way that happened. Like, how did he even get in there? How nobody, and then how long it took him to just like sit there and stand there and do that too at the same time. And I know for a fact she had just came from being downstairs with a whole bunch of people. Like, what is they doing? Like, and then all the people that was gonna kill him. I'm just saying, like, that whole, I don't know how y'all coming back in this next movie, but it better be above top tier, because this one was top tier, I'm not gonna lie. But the next one, like, y'all can't slack for this one. John Carpenter, somebody tell him I want to be in his movie. I would have loved to have been in a Wes Craven movie. Ever since I was a kid, like in 2011, I think it was. I had already was obsessed with the Scream movies. I was already obsessed with my favorite all-time movie since I was a kid was Freddy vs. Jason, and that's why I liked Wes Craven. That's the only reason why I even, like, not the only reason, but like one of the biggest reasons why I even knew what Scream was. When I had got old enough to like look up stuff and had the technology to look stuff up and understand everything, whatever. Like, I was like, ooh, Wes Craven. He did Scream. He did Jason. I mean, Freddy vs. Jason, which that's my favorite movie since I was like literally that's literally my first favorite movie. But rest in peace to Wes. Next big thing. I feel like the world will not ever get rid of horror movies. I feel like I feel like we're stagnant as a genre. We're very stagnant right now. Not because there's no movies, but because there's no new takes on anything. Like, I'm like, this movie was really good and it's a new take on Michael, and I'm saying, like, the way he just came in this movie is just crazy. It's just like, whoa, it's like out there. But like a Jason X, like, you know how crazy that and out the blue that Jason X was, like that. Like, I'm saying, like that, like our generation right now. And I guess technically it just started, and maybe that's why I feel this way. But yeah, we need some out the box, like, but it got to be really good. So it can't just be out the box just to be out the box. It got to be out the box to be like life changing and really good, like change the whole genre, like make a new branch of something. Like, I have an idea a little bit of something that I like, that, but I ain't got like I don't know how to explain it. But I got like the ideas. I haven't sat down and wrote nothing other than the fact of my idea, like the whole plot of my idea. I wrote that down, but like screenwriting, scenes and all that kind of stuff, what people saying and all that kind of stuff, like the whole screenwriting, screenplay type thing. I didn't do that, but I got the idea, and I would be able to like tell them how to do it. So I guess kind of like a director or which one is which? Like the director or the producer? I don't know. I will look that up myself. But yeah, this movie was popping. It was very much like, it was a lot of emotions. Like I said, I think that was 4 emotions I gave y'all. Laughing my ass off, kind of about to cry, suspenseful, and then whatever this means. I had to cover my ears, I think, twice. That whole Lil Jon, Big John. Oh, I want to talk about that. Lil Jon, Big John. I feel like they was stupid. Oh, they was so stupid. So stupid. I didn't even talk about that part, but I'm not going to. Like I said, I want to minimize my spoiler alerts, but yeah, the Lil Jon, Big John, like, they fucking made me mad. The characters that, like, a lot of characters in this movie just had a lot of stupidity, like, backed into their character, and I was like, I don't like that. I like Scream, where a lot of people are like smart and know stuff, and it's like but at the same time, Halloween isn't Scream, so I understand. Like, Halloween is more like Jason. It's like, first of all, the motive behind why he's steady killing, like, it's unknown. The motive behind how people aren't killing him and like decapitating him and like making him go into different pieces and sending his parts to different parts of the world, like, I don't know. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. If you got this far, I do want to say thank you. I already said thanks in the description to anybody who didn't watch the whole thing, but they read the description, so they got a thanks. But special thanks to you if you got to the end of this video. And I guess no thanks to the people if they didn't get to the end of the video and they didn't read the description, so they didn't get a thanks. But like I said, thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe. I feel like, low key, I feel like I think this is a part of my future. I mean, it's not for nothing. Definitely not. I have a lot of passion with this, so I feel like this is definitely a good step in my future's direction. So if you want to join me on my journey, one day we're going to get better lighting and better quality of video. I'm just saying. Make sure you subscribe. Like it, because I hear supposedly if you like it, it like make my video circulate. That's what other YouTubers say. So I'm going to say, okay, like and subscribe and comment if you want to comment too. Thank you. Goodbye.